Hello friends, welcome you all in the research methodology lecture series. This lecture series is about the fifth unit of Chhattisgarh Swami Vivekananda Technical University second semester MBA second semester research methodology subject, that is interpretation and report writing. Particularly in this video lecture we would talk about interpretation. After collecting and analyzing the data, the researcher has to accomplish the task of drawing inferences followed by report writing. This has to be done very carefully, otherwise misleading conclusions may be drawn and the whole purpose of doing research may get vitiated. It is only through interpretation that the researcher can expose relations and processes that underlie his findings. Let's talk about interpretation. Interpretation refers to the task of drawing inferences from the collected facts after an analytical and or experimental study. Here हम समझ सकते हैं कि इंटरप्रिटेशन ड्राइंग इन्फेरेंसेस का काम करता है, कब? एनालिसिस के बाद। दैट टू एनालिटिकल भी हो सकता है वो एनालिसिस, और एक्सपेरिमेंटल स्टडी भी हो सकता है। द टास्क ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन हैज टू मेजर एस्पेक्ट। चलिए समझते हैं। फर्स्ट वन इज द एफर्ट टू एस्टैब्लिश कंटिन्यूटी इन रिसर्च थ्रू linking the results of a given study with those of another. Interpretation, that means हम इसको इस तरह से समझ सकते हैं कि effort to establish continuity in research, रिसर्च में कंटिन्यूटी बना रहे, इसका हमें मेजर ध्यान रखना है while interpreting in the research report. Second aspect of task of interpretation includes the establishment of some explanatory concepts. कुछ explanatory concepts भी हमें provide करने होते हैं in the interpretation column. चलिए कंटिन्यू करते हुए इंटरप्रिटेशन। सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन। इंटरप्रिटेशन इज एन एसेंशियल फॉर द सिंपल रीजन दैट द यूजफुलनेस एंड यूटिलिटी ऑफ रिसर्च फाइंडिंग लाई इन प्रॉपर इंटरप्रिटेशन। द वेरी फर्स्ट significance of interpretation we can understand with this, that make understand the abstract principle. It is through interpretation that the researcher can well understand the abstract principle that works beneath his findings. Second significance, we can say that interpretation leads to the establishment of explanatory concepts that can serve as a guide for future research studies. It opens new avenues of intellectual adventure and stimulates the quest for more knowledge. Coming to the third significance, that is researchers can better appreciate. Only through the researcher can better appreciate only through interpretation why his findings are what they are, and can make others to understand the real significance of his research findings. Fourth one is findings of exploratory research. The interpretation of the findings of exploratory research study often results into hypothesis of experimental research. That means interpretation is involved in the transition from exploratory to experimental research. Moving towards technique of interpretation. The task of interpretation is not an easy job. Rather, it requires a great skill and dexterity on the part of researchers. Interpretation is an art that one learns through practice and experiences. Let's discuss about the various techniques available while interpreting the report. The very first one is technique of generalization and formulation. Researcher must give reasonable explanations of the relations which he has found, and he must interpret the lines of relationship in terms of the underlying process, and must try to find out the thread of uniformity that lies under the surface layer of his diversified research findings. Next one is consideration of extraneous information. Extraneous information, if collected during the study, must be considered while interpreting the final results of research study, for it may prove to be a key factor in understanding the problem under consideration. Third one is consultation. Yes, it is required, it is advisable before embarking upon final interpretation. You must have to consult someone having insight into the study and who is frank and honest enough with that, and will not hesitate to point out omissions and errors in logical argumentation. Fourth one is avoid false generalization. Researcher must accomplish the task of interpretation only after considering all relevant factors affecting the problem to avoid false generalization. He must be not in hurry while interpreting results. Let's talk about the next aspect, that is the precautions in interpretation. One should always remember that even if the data are properly collected and analyzed, wrong interpretation would lead to inaccurate conclusions. So let's talking about precautions. The very first one is trustworthy data and proper analysis. At the outset, researcher must invariably satisfy himself that first one is the data are appropriate, trustworthy and adequate for drawing inferences. Next one is the data reflect good homogeneity, and third one is proper analysis has been done through statistical methods. Second precautions, that is cautious about the possible errors. Yes, the researcher must remain cautious about the errors that can possibly arise in the process of interpreting results. Errors can arise due to false generalization or due to wrong interpretation of statistical measures. That means the researcher must take into consideration about the possible errors. Third precaution, that is interpretation must be in line with data analysis. Yes, in flowchart we see data analysis and interpretation. Interpretation comes after the data analysis. The researcher must always keep in view that the task of interpretation is very much intertwined with analysis and cannot be distinctly separated. Fourth precautions, avoid false and broad generalizations. The researcher must never lose sight of the fact that his task is not only to make sensitive observations of relevant occurrences, but also to identify and disengage the factors that are initially hidden to the eye. This will enable him to do his job of interpretation on proper lines